Hi everyone, my name is Clare and I'm one of the contributors to Havin a Laugh, the book. Really delighted. So thank you all for giving me the opportunity to be a voice in the book. And from the moment I heard about it, I really believed in this project because I guess I know how important it is to bring even a smile into somebody's day when they're feeling down. And we're all in this together, and particularly in this era. Sorry, I'm just pointing to my head because I'm having another bad hair day during this COVID-19 lockdown. So we need to do what we can to bring smiles all around. And smiles are free. So the title of my piece is called One Good Deed, and I'm going to record it and hope for the best. And I'll probably need to re-record it several times. But hey, this is time number one. One good deed. Back in 2001, my friend Anna-Marie and I both lived in Sligo town. We shared a Honda Accord, which often gave trouble as it was advanced in years. We also shared a penchant for occasional breakout shopping trips to Galway. We'd save money for weeks in order to splurge on all sorts of dubious DIY items, must-haves from garden centres, charity shops, not to mention a good old route in Charlie Byrne's bookshop. One winter's day we headed to Galway and let rip. We brought our spaniel Riley with us, as he always loved to be in on any action. We had a great day, all things told. I remember we bought a standard lamp in a charity shop. It had a huge tessellated lampshade. We even got a tall, narrow bookcase there too. Brilliant finds. Another pride of purchase was a toilet seat and lid in that kind of semi-transparent plastic that made you think you were sitting on razor blades or sharks. They were all the go at the time, and we thought they were the height of class. Groceries, garden plants, dog food, watering cans, oddities, books, you name it, we filled that car. When all was done, we popped into our friend Deirdre on the outskirts of Ballyban for a restorative cuppa before hitting the road for home. By the time all the yakking was done, it was after 11 p.m. when we finally left Galway. The Honda began making weird noises only 10 miles out the road. We ignored it, but as we neared Tuam, smoke was now belching from under the bonnet. Damn! We pulled into a filling station on the Tuam outskirts. One young man was on duty there. His name was John. We explained our predicament. We hadn't any AA cover back then. Our cash flow had dribbled to a halt after our heady retail spree. Now 11:30 p.m. on a winter's night. Eek! We were, in short, banjaxed. John rang a mechanic friend who came to the station in minutes. He quickly diagnosed the problem, but also emphasized it would be idiocy to drive the car any further. Did we have anyone in Tuam we could stay with that night? No, we definitely didn't, and no one who would be able to take our highly strung Springer Spaniel either. The only friend we had in Galway was Deirdre, miles back in Ballyban. The two men conferred briefly. Then John approached us again and said he would be shutting the service station shortly. He'd give us his car so we could head back to our friend in Galway for the night. Meantime, he'd take a lift home with his mechanic friend. If we could return his car to the station sometime the next morning, he'd be grand with that. We were gobsmacked. This man didn't know us from Adam or Eve, yet here he was giving us his car. We gratefully accepted. The two men helped, and I beg you to imagine, with the shopping transfer of lampstand, toilet seat, groceries, bookcase, garden plants, books, and by no means least one confused Springer Spaniel into John's tiny Fiesta. Somehow we managed all with lots of laughter. I've never forgotten that gesture of utter good-heartedness from an absolute stranger. I don't know where John is these days, but I hope he's well and happy and has some idea that he will always be a truly remarkable person.